Capricorn. Let's jump into your 2023 reading. We're just going to do an overall and see the energy that's going to be coming in for this year. If you need anything, check out that description, okay? Readings through me are down there. Everything's down there. Merch, tarot course, manifestation course, all of it. So, some of you are going to have, within the next few months to the next few seasons, so maybe summertime, fall time, some of you are going to have some beef coming out. You could definitely be feeling betrayed by someone around those kind of months. Be careful this year of taking immature, reckless action. So make sure when you're taking action this year, you're thinking about the long-term goal plan, because I am seeing that you could get to a point where maybe you're going to get mad or you're going to get annoyed and you could want to do something that might not actually be your best decision, and it's going to be a sense of immaturity coming out of you for you to take action that isn't needing to really be taken. Like, think everything through is what I'm getting. But you could definitely be feeling betrayed coming in sometime this year by someone. We're going to see if that comes out more. Yeah, see? So you're going to have some sort of sadness and disappointment. A lot of you are going to have a problem this year of living in the past. Needing to get out of that. Needing to not feel lack. A lot of you could be at a place where you're wanting some sort of wish fulfillment or wanting something to go in your favor, not recognizing that wish fulfillment is not always a long-term obtainable thing. Something that could seem like wish fulfillment today might not be something that you actually want 6 months from now. So I am seeing you being indecisive. Some of you could be wanting to do some sort of movement. Some of you could be wanting to travel. Some of you could be wanting to actually move. Feeling indecisive about what you should do. Some of you, there's a lot of things that you don't know when it comes to either your work or something you've been working and investing on. So there could be some stuff coming out within the next 6 months. Something you've been working on or investing in. Some things could come to light. And then it could put you in a place where you're going to have to make a choice. So this could be a job where you find out in the summertime they're getting rid of your position. Or they're moving you, and where they're moving you, you don't want to go there, which is now opening you up to an opportunity to go somewhere completely different or do something completely different. But remember, don't take reckless action. So again, living in regret, not recognizing that there's a lot of things happening for you. Okay, some of you could be really sad and disappointed about some sort of cycle that's ending here. Give me more. What's happening for Capricorn in 2023? Needing to remind yourself how strong you are. So you're going to feel like a lot of people aren't giving to you equally in the next year, at least not how you want them to. And it could have a lot to do with like your past. You know, there could be an energy here where people have had your back. You've had people that have stepped up and helped you when you didn't recognize it. And now that you're wanting it or needing it at a certain time, it might not come. And you're going to be like, well, what's happening? They're telling you not to feel so lack, because what you're wanting, what you're yearning for might not actually be what's in your highest and greatest good. The quickest fix is not always the best fix. Does that make sense? And I feel like during this year, during you feeling really lack, feeling lonely, feeling unsure about maybe where you're going, what your future holds, there's going to be a lot of personal truths you're going to uncover about what equal give and take looks like to you. How much do you need to give for you to feel like you're getting back in return what you're wanting, what you're needing? So that is a lot of, there's going to be a lot of deep energy coming in for you this year, Capricorn. Some of you could have something happening in the next 9 weeks. There could be a cycle completely ending. This could be an end of a chapter. You could fall apart because of the end of this chapter. A lot of you are going to be holding on to a chapter that you don't want to end. Again, 9 weeks. What else is coming for you this year, 2023? The stuck you feel, when you feel stuck, it's bringing balancing and healing. It's giving you the opportunity to be logical, for you to look back to your past choices, past mistakes, the past instances you've been in, and for you to learn from them. So I do see you manifesting, you know, using that yearning energy of your heart, saying, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. You're going to get it. But I do see lack that's pushing you there. And maybe even a part of you that's going to want to close off your heart chakra and be a little cold. I see you remaining really loyal to 2 people this year as well. 2 people who you feel connected to. Now, these don't actually have to be people, but they could be. They could be animals as well. But there's something here about connecting to 2. Pouring your love, your emotions, and maybe even discussing what you're uncovering. Yes, see, again, we have you feeling left out. Getting to a point where you're no longer feeling left out and lack, but feeling that, paying attention to that, could have definitely put you in an energy in the past year or 2 where you were imbalanced. You could have been very harsh. And I see you coming out of that. And it could have everything to do with some sense of self-love that you're finding. Being able to master your emotions and master yourself. Or for some of you, there's been someone around you who's been helping teach you this. Someone who's been a learning guide for you. Okay, so you're going to have a lot of confusion coming in this year. This could have to do around a certain person. Doesn't have to be, though. For some of you, there's going to be confusion around maybe needing to apologize or offer love in some sense, form, or fashion, and you could not want to. Some of you could need to offer an apology or love in an instance, and you could feel like you're being fed an illusion, when in reality, you could be trying to block yourself from seeing what's truly happening. I'm just throwing that out there as well. Again, it's all about you completing cycles this year. And I feel like it's all about you getting to a point where you are 155% happy with where you're at. Even if that means you're sitting your butt on a floor with a couch that's falling apart and a pack of ramen noodles. Really understanding that happiness isn't what we have. It's recognizing that the cycle we're in right now is a cycle that's going to be dead and gone one day. Whether that's the people that are around us, the animals that are around us. I mean, hell, even furniture. The furniture you have today is not going to be the furniture that you might have in 20 years. It's going to be gone. All cycles end. But I feel like there's been cycles coming up for you, Capricorn, especially in the past few months coming into this year, that's going to be hard. That's going to be hard to get over. That's going to bring parts out of you that's going to be like, what is happening to me? And it's all about you really mastering the lessons you've done learned. Getting to a point where you're feeling confident, where you're feeling independent, where you're feeling abundant, where you feel like, you know what? I fucking got this. Ain't nobody tell me nothing, because I am protecting myself. I'm in control of myself. I'm doing my damn thing. Like, that is your energy, Capricorn. And recognizing that when you put in your effort and your hard work, and you really stay dedicated to something, and you're determined not to fail or for it not to fail, when you're constantly trying to do better, be better, it's going to get better. Don't let anyone tell you it's not. At the end of the day, what you have to ask yourself is, what do I desire? And if I'm feeling so lack, what am I doing wrong? Because when we are going to other people and saying, hey, this is what I need from you, this is what I need from you, why are you telling them? Give it to yourself. We teach people how to love us by loving ourselves in that way. And then they watch us and go, okay, so you like maybe getting things because you tend to buy yourself things. So duly noted, you like gifts. That's what I'm getting here. Very interesting. So what are you going to be leaving behind? You're no longer going to get to a point where you're taking... Okay, hold on a second. What are you leaving behind? Okay. See, a lot of regret, a lot of disappointment. Feeling like you took leaps and risks, and there could be a lot of things that you regret. But at the end of the day, you are where you are because of who you've been. And there's no telling where you would have been if you didn't make the choices and the decisions that you had. And they did nothing but bring you growth and move you forward. So what you're leaving behind is really regretting maybe the actions or the paths that you've chose. Maybe there's a lot of fast movement that's happened. Getting over that. Yeah. And leaving behind the lack of investments. What else are you leaving behind? You're leaving behind the past. You're no longer trying to be guarded. A lot of you could be not wanting to hold on to the past anymore. Letting it all go. A lot of you have also fulfilled a bunch of karmic contracts. So what does that mean? A lot of you are going to get to a point, if you've been learning your lesson and you've been recognizing the lesson, learning from it, doing better, being better, life is going to get a lot more peaceful for you because you have fulfilled those karmic contracts. You've really put in the work, the determination, the effort to do better, be better. And you're going to see it. Again, no longer holding back, and maybe not even holding on to the people who feel so familiar to you. A lot of you are leaving behind someone who you built a family with, but someone who could have not necessarily been the most honest person in the world. This person could have wanted to keep you blocked in some sense, form, or fashion. You could have always been indecisive when it comes to this person. Just throwing that out there. But again, reminding yourself that you took a leap, you took a risk because it's what you needed to do. And no longer paying attention to what coulda, shoulda, woulda, but paying attention to where you're at. So what's going to be coming towards you? There could be something unexpected happening. Which one is this one? What's coming towards you? There's something that you fear that's going to be happening. It's going to be unexpected. You're going to either feel left out, abandoned, rejected. There could be a lot coming in here where you're going to need to take a leap and you're unsure of what to do. They're telling you to use your intuition. You could feel blocked. You could feel like you don't see the answers. But they're telling you to use your logical perspective. At the end of the day, you have changed and transformed, and you know what you need to do. There could be something, again, coming towards you that you don't see coming. Some sort of tower or something unexpected that's going to happen. That's going to make you either feel left out, broke, rejected. This could be a falling of a foundation. This could be a couple. Let's say you're married and you find out that you're actually going to be getting divorced this year. I hate to even put this out, but I'm going to. Getting to a point where you're not really going to be too emotional about it, recognizing that you need to turn your back on your fears and handle whatever situation's coming towards you. You might feel wounded. You might feel like you're not ready, but they're telling you at the end of the day, you have all the power you need to handle what is in front of you. If I bring you to it, I will bring you through it. And it's for growth. It's for expansion. There is going to be something coming in that you're going to learn that's going to break your heart. Again, something that's not going to be good news. I'm just throwing that out there. You could be confused about what kind of action you're going to need to take and when to take it. You could be feeling really guarded about whatever this is going to be. But you're conquering some sense of fear. And then after this is done, you could definitely need to rest and rejuvenate. So some of you could be finding that, you know, something's going to be turned off. You can maybe lose your job and not be able to afford what you wanted to afford. Something unexpected is going to happen, and it's going to make you very sad and disappointed. Damn it. Yeah. Okay, give me for Capricorn. What do we have? What are you wanting in your reality? What do you want to experience? You're going to heal by releasing, not suppressing. Yeah, there's emotions you're going to need to be feeling. Emotions that you might want to harbor down. Needing to release those emotions. Turn your worry into wonder. You need to surrender to this experience. You could be having a lot of anxiety as well. See, I'm hearing I can't make it through this. I can't make it through this. But they're saying you can. You can make it through this. That's what I'm saying. A lot of you have got something coming up in this year that's going to feel pretty fucking rough. This is not your practice life. It's time to decide. What is your inner voice telling you? There is something in your life, again, that you're wanting that you don't feel like you're getting. Whether this is attention, whether this is enough adventure, whether this is having someone to listen to you and be by your side, whatever it is that you feel like you're missing, they're telling you, why do you feel like you're missing that? And why do you feel like you can't bring that into your life? Who are you waiting for to bring that to you? Yeah, I see a lot of sadness and disappointment coming in. You're going to get truth and clarity here. There's going to be a lot of things coming to light, coming up. Again, unexpected. For some of you, you could be getting some sort of message from someone that they want to be in some sort of connection with you, or that they're into you, that they're interested in you, that they want some sort of connection with you. That's going to be for some of you. So there could be something coming to light that there's someone interested in you if you're single and wants to be with you. Feeling sad and disappointed about some sort of cycle being completed. For some of you, the person that's coming in, you might actually not have passion for them. You might not even be attracted to them, if I'm being honest, because it did come out in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. Feeling like whatever is happening to you is not fair. See, that's what I'm saying. For some of you, you feel like it's a lack of money, a lack of stability, a lack of a legacy, a lack of something. You don't feel like it's fair. I'm seeing a little bit of a victim mentality here. So be careful with that. Saying, you know, something isn't fair for me. But whatever isn't fair for you will be made fair. And you don't feel like you're having success and victory. But there could be something here where you're needing to rest, renew your energy, and maybe even look at your choices and say, okay, am I making different choices to get a different outcome? Or am I doing the same thing over and over? Am I having a tendency to make choices without thinking them through? Am I having a tendency to run from my problems? Am I having a tendency to shut down instead of communicating? Am I having a tendency that as soon as I don't get my way, I get pissed off and it's about me? I'm pissed. It's poor me. So what is it that you're bringing to the table that you're going to need to rip away from yourself in 2023? Because I'm seeing a lot of regret. I'm seeing a lot of sadness and disappointment. And I'm seeing the universe saying, okay, it's time to shift that. And we have to let all of this fall apart. Because if we don't know how strong we are, we can continue to be like, but I can't, but I can't, but I can't. You can and you will, is what the universe is saying. You can and you will. Let me show you. All right, my loves, we're going to leave it here for today. Have a blessed day.